Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Josh and you're watching Holy Ground Homestead. In this video, we are building a rabbit colony. All right, here's what I got going so far. Taking a section of the back porch, framing it up, put a door in, and I'm gonna chicken wire the entire thing top to bottom. All right, the first row of chicken wire is on. I got it all stapled down, so time to do the top row. That's gonna be a little bit harder to do. All right, so I'm by myself. I cut the wire to length and I'm gonna hold it up and staple it as I go. See how this works. All right, I got the top row of wire on and it looks pretty decent. All right, so the rabbit colony is coming along pretty good. As Jenna said in the last video, we got 3 rabbits in the last couple weeks and we plan on breeding them and raising them for meat. Our goal is just to be more self-sufficient. Thanks, Puffball. Our goal is to be more self-sufficient in every area when it comes to raising our food and growing our own produce. What we'd like to do is if the truck stopped going to the grocery store today, we would be fine. We're trying to be completely self-sufficient in need and to be able to sustain our family with what we can grow and what we can raise on our little 1.5 acre homestead. That's our goal, and I think it's pretty obtainable. We haven't bought any meat from the grocery store in probably going on a year with the pigs we raised, and we don't raise beef yet, but we get them off people we know. So what I'm trying to say is we've been off the grocery store meat for a while. We're making our garden beds probably 10 times bigger than they were last year, and we're gonna try to grow all of our own produce this year as well. So that's our goal, and that's what we're trying to do here on our homestead. All right, so we're gonna switch gears here, and Jenna found pigs 45 minutes away, so we're gonna take a pause on the rabbit colony and go get pigs. Hopefully it's more successful than last time.
What are you two doing? Well, obviously we got the dirt. Are you a happy dog? All right, went ahead and got our dog's kennel. Well, she's letting us borrow it so we can go get pigs.
All right, so we didn't record for a minute, but we got the pigs. They're in the back. They are so much smaller than last year's pigs.
So tiny.
They are about the size of a cat.
They literally are so small, but that's a good thing.
With that said, the bunny-o that I was working on earlier, the bunny cage, is perfect timing because I'm gonna end up putting them in there for probably a month or 2. Just till they get a little bit bigger, because I don't want them ducking under my fence or under the hot wire.
And they will, because the hot wire is taller than they are.
Yeah, they're like that big.
They're tiny. We'll show you when we get home, but they're tiny little babies. Did they say how old they were?
No, but just weaned. So
yeah, they were weaned like I think they said 2 weeks ago. But I was not expecting them to be this tiny. But the thing is that okay, so in our last video, which was, we recorded it yesterday. I don't know when this is gonna go up, but yesterday I was talking to the pig guy, right? Well, he's starting to get sketchy because originally he was gonna have pigs for me, and then, okay, backstory. Originally we were gonna go get pigs, and we drove, and the truck broke down to go get pigs. So I was like, oh, maybe this is a sign that we shouldn't get pigs from that person. So then I went on Facebook and found someone else that was selling them for the same price. But then he ended up selling the 2 pigs out from under me. So I was like, okay, well, like, that's fine, I guess. When's your next piglets available? And he said 1 to 2 weeks. So I was like, okay, I can wait, 2 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks, that's not a big deal. Well, then he messaged me today and was like, yeah, they're gonna be ready in May. And I'm like, but dude, you just told me they're gonna be ready in like a week or 2. Now they're not gonna be ready till May? It's the middle of April. What? I mean, technically, like, I think it's like 3 weeks till May right now. So it's still off, his timeline's off. So I just feel uncomfortable buying from him now. So I just wasn't even looking for piglets. I just pulled up Facebook and boom, these little black piglets came up on my feed. And I was like, I must have them. So I messaged the lady. They're actually $5 cheaper each than the other guy, and they were available now. So I messaged her and I was like, hey, how much are these? Like, could we come pick them up today? And she was like, yeah, that's great, do it. And I was like, oh, okay, that's unexpected. So I was like, Josh, let's go. So now we have pigs.
Keeping the pigs in the bunny colony is gonna work out though, because I'm gonna take the fence charger off the pig pasture and I'm gonna run a hot wire inside the new bunny run, and then they can get trained on the electric fence in a small area. So it's gonna end up working out keeping them in the small little enclosure while they're itty bitty.
Because
So
they're not, the people that we got them from have not hot wire trained them yet. They have their other pigs hot wire trained, but not the piglets yet. So this will be a good way to introduce it to them.
All right, so we made it home. Right here are the pigs. Since they're not actually going in the forest yet, we got a little bit of work to do before we can put them in the bunny cage that I was making, bunny run. All right, it's getting dark out now, but we finally got the new pig pen ready to go. I wasn't expecting to put them in here, so I had to do a little bit of work. I went up and grabbed my fence charger off the fence, ran a hot wire around the bottom. That way they can start getting used to having electric.
Is it on?
Yes, it is. We're reading 7,000 volts. And then since this is a temporary situation and it's getting dark, I ran the ground wire out through. It's insulated here, covered it up because Lincoln will probably run it over with the four-wheeler. I'll cover that up better tomorrow. Tied in with just standard wire because I didn't have any more insulated wire, and ran it up over the hill to the pig pen where my grounding rods are. And the fence works. It's only going to be a temporary thing while they grow because they're just so small, as you've seen in the video. I don't want them to get out under the fence at a low spot or duck under the hot wire. They're very small. So until they get a little bit bigger, we're gonna keep them inside.
Willow. Willow, no. Okay. We tried to record getting them out, but that was an epic fail. They were literally screeching as if they were dying. They're fine.
Which is completely normal. They did it last year too.
Every time. That's what they do.
And all the neighbors come out and I'm like, what's that noise?
I know. They literally were screeching as if we were hurting them, but they are not hurt. They are fine. All right, these two sweet little piggies are in here. They have a place to sleep. Got them some food, water. I also put some pancakes in here. I tried to feed them to them, but obviously it's a little too early to be hand feeding them. They were not having it. They are very scared still. It'll take some time for them to adjust, but we're gonna spend some time, especially because this is right on our patio. We can come out here every day and spend some time with them. They're really cute though. They're so tiny. My cat's the same size as them. Something I did want to add is we add water to their food. It just helps them digest it a little better, in my personal opinion, and it just makes it more palatable. Who wants to eat like grainy food? I don't know. It just looks sandy and grainy, so we add water.
All right, guys, so that's all we have for you today. This is how some homesteading days can go. We started out just building this for our rabbits, and we ended up getting pigs, and now the pigs are in this.
Yay.
So when they get a little bit bigger, they'll go out into the forest pasture, but for now, we're keeping them in here. So anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and we'll see you in the next video.
Thanks for coming along with us as we got our piggies today.